Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Devon from Veranic Kingdom, and since we've run into the winter months, people have been asking me, hey, do Ackie monitors or Odatria brumate? Well, the short answer to that is yes. Ackies, as well as some other Odatria species, do go through a brumation cycle. You might want to wonder yourself, for those that don't know, what is brumation? Brumation is a hibernation-like state that reptiles enter into when winter months hit. They actually slow down their metabolism quite a lot because of the cold temperatures and slow down their heart rate as well. With this process happening, our animals are not going to eat or eat very less. They're not going to produce as much waste as they normally do, or might not produce any waste at all. And they'll still bask occasionally. It might be like every other day or so, or every day just for a few hours, and then they'll go back into hiding. But they're not going to stay down and sleep for 2 to 4 months like, let's say, a hamster or some mammal would. So if you want to get prepared for your animal to go into brumation, I'm going to show you a couple of steps to get your animals prepared.
So the first thing that you want to do to keep your monitors in a good state during their brumation is to make sure that you keep your lights on a consistent schedule. Make sure that your lights are not incredibly intense at this time. So you want to make sure that if you have dimmers, you can dim your lights down, and this should help your Ackies when they do eventually come out and bask. As you can see, we have a couple of yellow Ackies basking here, and we also have some other monitors that are out basking at this time. They're only going to bask for a couple of hours at a time during the day. If that, sometimes they might come out once every couple of days to bask. You can see the Kimberly Rock monitors here doing the same thing, and they're all just kind of tired as they bask. Our next thing that we're going to want to do is make sure that we're changing the water and offering clean water daily. So we're going to take this water out for our yellow Ackies, dump it away, and then we're going to go through the process of cleaning out our water bowl. And after we're done cleaning out the water bowl, as you can see, I just used a really old toothbrush here that nobody uses. And then we're just going to go ahead and put the clean water bowl back in and add some clean fresh water. So if they do decide to drink, they'll have clean water to drink. So the next thing that we're going to make sure of is if we do offer food, we're not going to offer way too much food, because food during this time with the slow metabolisms could be a health risk for our animals. As you can see here, I'm offering just one canned grasshopper to my female yellow Ackie monitor here, and she's taking it down pretty well. And that's pretty much all she's gonna get for the next couple of days, because I don't want too much food in her system. The reason why you don't want too much food in their system is because you don't want them to have that food actually start rotting in their system. As you can see, her sister is up top, and her sister does not want to eat. She's refused food a couple of times, so we're just gonna kind of leave her be. As you can see here, she's not into the food. She's definitely turning away, refusing, and her sister wants the food. And I go ahead and cave and let her have one more at the end of this, because she only had two, and it's going to be a couple of days before she eats something else, so she can take those too. But we did try just to see if we can get her sister to take it, and you can see that little arm wave. That is a pure rejection of the food, so she does not want any food. She'll show you again here when I offer again. That little arm wave and the head movement away, that means don't give me that food, I don't want it. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is weigh your animals weekly. So you're going to want to go ahead and get in and get your animal out. We're getting our female yellow Ackie out here, and we're going to go ahead and put her on the scale. We're just using a fruit scale that you can get from Walmart or Target or wherever. I got this one from Walmart, and you can see she's coming in at 194 grams, so she's at a good body weight. If her weight was less than that, by 10%, she lost 10% of her body weight during this period, then I would definitely take her off to the vet. So make sure that your animals, if they do lose weight, and probably just be a couple of grams, but most of the time they're fine and they typically don't lose weight during this time period. We're going to go ahead and weigh another female here, not our yellows, but we're going to actually get a red female here, and we're going to weigh her and see how much she weighs and check her overall health. She's 188 grams, and again, that's a good weight for her. She's just now getting into 3 years of age, so she should be fine with this weight, and she's putting on more weight all the time. So if you followed all these steps, your Ackie should be all set for brumation. Remember, brumation lasts during the winter months, so it can be anywhere from 2 to 4 months depending on where you're located in the world. And don't stress it. Don't get psyched out or scared because you haven't seen your animal in a while. Just follow these steps and you should be good for brumation. Alright guys, have a great day. Y'all be blessed.